One of our three deceivers was once in the eye of a hurricane. You can tell us who you think it is by voting along in the chat. Well, let's find out who's telling the truth and who is a chump.
I think it was Andrew. I think it was Jeremy. I changed my answer. It was Jeremy.
Oh, God damn it. Welcome.
Lock that in.
What's up, everybody? The Rooster Teeth game show all about lying and deception. I'm your host, Jeremy Dooley, and this episode is brought to you by ExpressVPN. Protect your online identity today by heading to expressvpn.com/RTTV. And now it's time to introduce our cast of deceivers for today's episode, starting with deceiver number one, Andrew Rosas. Welcome back to another episode.
Hello. Mwah.
Deceiver number two, Mr. Blaine Gibson, once again returned.
Hello.
And from the staff of Chump, once again coming here back in front of the cameras again to tell more amazing tales, Christian Young is back. Welcome back,
All right.
Christian.
You set a really high bar. I'm gonna need you to lower that back down. Amazing.
I'm
is a strong
sorry.
word.
Listen, it's the hosting thing here. You know, I gotta get it out once a week,
Fair.
and then I bottle it up for a little bit. These three will be going up against you, the audience, and today's contestant, Eric Bador, is back once again. That was a weird little flash over there. There he is.
I'm a
Look at that
detective
guy.
today. Hello.
Oh, nice.
Well, good day.
Oh.
How's
good day.
everybody doing?
Westworld
Good
hats
night.
that you got for free
Yeah.
at the HBO thing.
Yeah, this is a classic Westworld hat. If I were to take it off, you would see all my internal wires inside, and you would see that I was a Westworld the whole time.
Oh man.
Mm,
Oh my
Yep.
God,
Guys,
got
I'm
Westworld.
sorry. I think Eric was bitten by a radioactive turquoise money clip and has now taken on this persona. Oh no, he's changing.
Do you think does this help?
Oh, all right. Now he's a detective. Now he's a
Oh,
detective.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I see the
Wow.
character.
Yeah. Eric, you flip flop on the show between being a
No.
contestant and being a deceiver.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be able to sort out these three today?
Jeremy, thank you for having me back on my show. I'm very excited to be here. If you were to ask me what is a contestant and what is a deceiver, I couldn't tell you. But if you're telling me that three of these people are suspect, then boy, are they ever. I can't wait to break the walls down and stop them from telling any more lies to our wonderful audience here at Rooster Teeth, roosterteeth.com, the Rooster Teeth phone application. Thank you for joining me today. On Chump, Jeremy, it looks like you're green screened. Your background looks green screened. Or it looks like you're in the same room as Blaine, but on the other side of the room.
Yeah, he's over there. Blaine's just over that way. You
Blaine,
can
are
see
you
the
gonna
purple
throw
connect.
Okay.
here.
Gonna throw
Blaine, this
something
is
at
good.
you.
Yeah, you got to throw
Here we go.
something at Jeremy, and we'll see if he'll catch it.
Oh,
Here
let
it
me
is.
grab my dog chew toy. I definitely have so I can catch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw this at you. Throw this.
Okay, here
at
it
you.
comes. What is that? Is that for
Oh,
hands grip?
Oh, it's turned into socks. Oh, good throw.
Hang on.
All
You
right.
just had
this is the
socks?
longest traveling.
Yeah, I got socks. Listen,
What
every
the
now
fuck
and
On
is
your
going
desk?
on? Why do you
yeah,
have so
listen,
many
every
socks
now and
at your
again it
desk?
might get chilly in this office, and if I want to put some socks on, I got socks on the standby.
But you keep them at your on your desk?
I'm just
now,
imagining
yeah.
a pile of stinky ass laundry on his desk just to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Million
on or
socks.
under the desk. On or under.
They're
That's an
on. They're
important
on.
distinction.
They're under the monitor, so I can reach under and grab
Yeah,
them.
he uses them as coasters when not on his feet or on the desk. He uses coasters for
He
cold
just-
drinks.
But his drink sweats a lot, so he's just putting on these
Yeah.
wet, damp socks.
Yeah.
Awesome. Ready
Yeah,
ready
listen,
to deceive.
it
I'm ready
gets
to lie to
chilly.
all these guys, Jeremy. I'm excited to win today.
Perfect. Let's move on to our first game, which is called Just the Facts. All right, in this game, we're going to present Eric and you, the audience, with one true fact about one of our three deceivers, but all three of them are going to be defending this fact as if it is about them. Eric is going to question each of them about this fact up to my discretion. I'll tell him when to move on to the next person. We'll see how well that works. And then at the end of the game, Eric will tell me who this fact is truly about. Audience, you're voting along as well by using the buttons that come up in the chat. If you're on mobile, you can post hashtags in the chat to cast your votes. Hashtag 1 for Andrew, hashtag 2 for Blaine, hashtag 3 for Christian. But only on mobile, So don't spam the chat if you're on a PC or anything like that.
You can do whatever you want. Who's gonna stop you?
That's not exactly true. So the fact that we're using today, one of our 3 deceivers once had a TV fall on their head when they were a child.
What the fuck kind of Looney Tunes shit? What are you talking about? What kind of Bugs Bunny accordion life are you living?
Time to find out.
There isn't a time limit on this one. I'll just jump in and say you've had enough questions. More often than not, Eric just tells me he's had enough. But so you can start with whoever you want. Who do you want to start with?
Yeah, no problem. Let's start with Andrew.
All right, starting with Andrew. No time limit, so whenever you're ready, go for it.
All right, Andrew. Do you think I pull off this necklace?
Oh God!
Hell, of course, dog.
All right,
Yeah,
cool. All right, that's
great.
1 point in your favor. That's interesting. That's good. So if this TV fell on you when you were a kid, this was probably a CRT. It probably weighed about 80 pounds because you, like me, were born in the mid 80s. When did this TV fall on you?
This was definitely in the early 90s. So it was definitely a heavy as fuck, like depleted uranium CRTV, tube TV, cathode ray right to the dome. Hurt like shit.
Were you like shaking it? Like, were you like, Rugrats, bring back Rugrats? And like, it fell on you? Or
exactly.
what happened?
I was like, give me a Reptar bar. And I was on the TV. I didn't understand object permanence or anything like that. So I was yelling at the TV to give me a snack. And it wouldn't. And I was shaking. It was on a like TV stand, which I guess was made before they knew how like things should be balanced. And it was literally just like a pedestal. It was a TV on a pedestal stand. So it was just like in the cartoon, like a cartoon stand for like a Ming vase. And
do you think
I was crawling?
Do you think that is sort of like kind of like a metaphor for like the way that we were raised, like putting TV on a pedestal and like leaving your child alone with it to sort of like worship at like the glowing altar? Or is that is that sort of
exactly?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was
All
really,
on that bombshell.
What if I had 100 more questions?
Well, then we're just gonna have to cut it off there. The TV on a pedestal. So Eric, there's a questioning for Andrew. Who do you want to go to next?
I think I'm going to go to Blaine next. I'm going to let Christian sweat a little bit since he's a known liar. He's a known liar.
It's very true.
We have to. Yep. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Blaine, let's get 30 seconds on the clock. Blaine, I'm ready to ask.
No time limit.
No time limit. Begin your questioning.
Okay, here we go. All right, Blaine. Do you think this necklace is cool? Or?
No, yeah. I don't think you've touched a sail or rope in your life, so I feel like that's a sailor's necklace.
I've touched a rope. Just maybe not on a boat. But I've definitely touched a rope. Blaine, have you touched a sail or a rope in your life?
Rope for sure.
Tables have turned.
But I'm not wearing a sail necklace thing. I'm not wearing an anchor.
You fool! You've done yourself in, my boy. Ha ha! My audio that's being recorded here is just all over the place.
Just a solid bar.
Yeah. Blaine, when the TV fell on you, was it your parents going like, "Hey, idiot," and then dropping it, or was it a different situation?
No, I was at my friend Grayson's house in his game room.
How do you spell Grayson?
Grayson.
Okay.
Like the son of Gray.
Like, just say. Yeah. Was his dad's name Gray?
No, his dad was Mike.
Why wasn't his name Mikeson or Michelson?
Michelson's pretty cool.
See? So
Twist.
maybe that's
That's
a lie.
not a first name.
Michelson? His name could have
Michelson?
been like, Michelson could have been his first. What if his last name was like William? Michelson William. That makes sense. That works.
Sounds like a floor contractor where you just like, come on down to Michelson William. We got hardwood floors, tile wood.
How big was the TV that didn't kill you?
It was one of those like, oh God, what is it? Like 36 inches. It was like in that middle stage between glass CRT and plasma, where it was like that screen that was still kind of bendy.
Did it break the TV?
Oh yeah, definitely. It didn't look like it was, because once it fell on me, we put it back up and we're like, maybe it doesn't break, and then it turned on and it was just like
Were you guys trying to play Super Nintendo on it, or was it a PlayStation?
No, we were playing Airsoft. He was in his game room. And we were like, I was backing away into cover, and then I backed into their entertainment system, and then it went whoa, 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 and then it came down on me, and I caught it, and I was like, oh fuck, and then we slowly put it back. You
were shooting airsoft guns around the TV?
Oh yeah, I mean it wasn't like a super new TV.
Jeremy, I don't need to hear anything else from this note.
Got it. That's usually the scenario. Is Eric goes, I've had enough.
Can you believe that he would shoot air? Jeremy, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Can you believe that he would shoot airsoft guns at a TV and then lie to me about it? It's unreal, unbelievable. Frankly,
there's like 8 different absurdities in what just happened.
That's what I'm saying. The temerity to tell that bold-faced lie, disgusting. Anyway, all right, Jeremy, I'm ready to move on to the final contestant, guy who subbed in because we couldn't get anyone else to fill in on this third slot, Christian Young.
Hey, it was a secret, Eric.
Yeah.
If you were any of the people we asked, there was no secret.
I'm the 12th option is what they call it.
We couldn't get Patrick Brown this time, so welcome, Christian Young.
Welcome. Happy to be here.
Welcome,
I was going to be here anyway.
Yeah,
yep. It's true. It's true.
Yeah,
it's just in a different seat.
Now your metadata is just going to be you remembering what happened on this show. Good luck,
I don't even have to have that meeting anymore after this. All right, Eric, whenever you're ready, begin your questioning.
Okay. Hey, Christian, did you think the necklace was cool or not? Remember, this will affect your raise.
I thought it was all right. I liked how you had the back of the necklace on the side of your neck. I thought that was a cool, interesting decision you made.
Okay, well, cost of living adjustment for you, and that's it. You were born in the year 2006, so this was like a small TV, or what's up? Like, how big was this TV that landed on you?
Not quite 2006, but it was. Do you remember those like travel TVs that were always in like a grandparent's kitchen? Those like little tiny like tube TV things that you would carry around, and people put them in cars. It was one of those.
And how would that fall on you other than somebody lifting it and going, "Hey, dummy," and dropping it on you?
Watch
his eyes go up as he lies to me. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes go straight to the.
It happened as I was a child. It happened when I was a kid. Me and my sister were playing a game where we would run. This isn't real. It's not a game, but it's what we did. We would run laps like around the room and time it like a race for each other. And I was beating her, so she tripped me, and I fell and hit the TV stand, and the TV fell off the stand and hit me.
Interesting. Since I know you don't have any siblings, I know that's a lie. Yeah,
I don't know if you know that at all.
I definitely didn't see someone walk behind you during a meeting that we had earlier today. So who can say
that was the sister in question?
Oh my God, guys, I've been caught in my own lie. Oh no.
Hoisted by your own
tangled web I weave.
Rookie mistake. Mistake.
Boy. Well, do you have a scar or anything cool, or did you just get bonked and then you went like, did you cry?
I do have a scar, actually. I have a scar on the corner of my forehead because I cut myself and had to go get stitches. It was
from
bloody.
the TV.
Or well, no, the cut was from the TV stand.
The cut was from the TV stand. All right, Jeremy, I think I've heard enough. I think I've heard enough of these known liars. These too many. There's too many liars here.
A lot of variables, a lot of liars.
Right.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff going on.
This is tough. This is a hard one. This one's rock hard.
This
one's rock hard.
Before we take a deep dive into your thoughts here, Eric, audience, last chance to change up your votes right now. Get those votes in. If anyone managed to convince you, you can change up what you originally thought. Eric, before we get your final answer, what are you thinking after this? After your questioning here?
I mean, I think all three of these men are liars. I think they're all big liars. Me to my face, right to me, which is honestly making me very mad, very angry, very upset to my stomach. And now I'm being angry outright. And now if I see any of these guys on the street, it's hands on sight. I'll fuck up any one of these motherfuckers. I don't give a shit. No one lies to me and gets away with it. God damn it. This is bullshit. You understand me, Jeremy? I'm pissed. Also, Jeremy, can you tell me who it is? I have no idea.
I can't. I'm afraid I can't do that. Audience, you're locked in. You're locked in on your answer. Thank you very much for playing round one. All right. So 2 of these men are lying right to your face. One of them's telling the truth badly.
Oh no.
So
okay.
which one is doing that? Who actually had a TV fall on them?
I'd flip a coin, but there's 2 sides to a coin and 3 people here. I'm gonna say Blaine's story about Grayson sounds made up. No one's named Grayson.
Got it.
Andrew, I think, would have died from the TV that fell on him in the early 90s. Their TVs weighed 450 pounds on average. So I'm gonna go with Christian. Even though I know he doesn't have a sister, I do think that a little TV fell on him. I'm going to go with Christian. I'm going to lock in my answer.
All right. Let's lock in Christian as the one telling the truth about the TV. Before we reveal who this is really about, audience, we need to see your percentages. Who did you think had a TV fall on their head when they were a child? Did you agree with Eric, or did you go another way here? Blaine with Grayson and the airsoft guns.
Wow.
So...
Okay.
No one's even played airsoft. No one's even played airsoft before. Blaine just made that up. That's no one's even done that. Yep.
So the audience has gone for Blaine. Eric has gone for Christian, and I can reveal that the person who had a TV fall on their head when they were a child was indeed Andrew Rosa. So Andrew, very well, still alive.
No.
Still alive, this man.
The TV just comes crashing in from frame.
Wait a second. So if it hit you and you didn't turn into an accordion man, how are you taller than me? I don't understand. This is bullshit. How did this happen? What the fuck?
Bullshit, Eric.
God,
it's all bullshit.
I don't know how I didn't get away with how it didn't like cut me, or I mean I had a goose egg, like a huge goose egg on the top of my head, but it was like a small 10 12 inch like tube CRT TV that was on the stand, and I was down. I was down. I don't know what I was doing down on the floor underneath the stand, but I was messing with the stand or playing or something, and it just came off, and I just remember and then stars black, and then
Looney Tunes.
Real Looney Tunes stuff. Had some birds were circling this giant goose egg that I was wearing a hat, and it went boop. Yeah, exactly.
A rabbit came dressed in like a pretty lady and tried to deceive him. He lit a cigar and it exploded like dynamite. Crazy.
That's right. That's right.
What don't you understand?
I tried to shoot the rabbit, but then it just put 2 fingers in the barrels of the gun, and the soot came out in my own face. It was a real comedy of errors. Yeah.
This episode of Chump is brought to you by Oasis. Now, are you sick of all the random people sliding into your team chat whenever you and your friends are grouped up in your favorite games? Then you need your own private Oasis. Get it? Your own paradise in the, let's admit it, wasteland that can be online gaming. We all know how brutal it can be. Oasis is here to help with that. It's a free and easy to use add-on for the Omen Gaming Hub that creates a virtual room for you and up to 15 of your friends for private gaming and watch parties. But Oasis isn't just any virtual room. With low latency, 720p, 30 FPS screen sharing, and seamless audio quality, you can quit worrying about technical difficulties, stop arguing over who has the worst internet connection, and get to playing. We at Achievement Hunter, we like to use Oasis for Let's Watches and stuff like that. It's perfect for it. You can see the gameplay as it's happening, react to it, and it's like you're sitting on the couch together playing some games. Make sure you have the Omen Gaming Hub installed, then get the Oasis add-on to build your own gaming paradise. Play together, watch together, chat together, share together, all with Oasis by Omen. Go to bit.ly/OasisChump to download Oasis on the Omen Gaming Hub and try out the beta right now. You won't regret it. And now, back to the show.
Terrible.
So because that story was Andrew's.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about 1-0. The deceivers get 2 points that round for correctly fooling both contestant and the audience.
Too many points. Those should
That's
be
too many
mine. Give me
points.
those. Yeah, give me those points.
Listen, that there's still plenty of time for that to change. We got 2 more games left, so let's move on to our second game, which is called Save the Date. In this game, we will once again be giving Eric one true fact about one of our 3 deceivers. However, this fact is about one of their dating lives, so it's a dating-related story. And this game also has a time limit. Eric will only get 60 seconds to question each of them about this dating story to determine who it's really about. Audience, once again, you're voting on who this story is truly about, trying to guess the correct deceiver. And the fact in question is one of our 3 deceivers was once caught live tweeting a date. Was once caught live tweeting a date. Very excited for this. The audience can cast your vote there. Like I said, this one is timed. 60 seconds are going to be on the clock. Eric, who do you want to start with here?
I'm going to go reverse order. I'm going to start with Christian, Notorious Ladies Man. Constant tweeter, Christian Young.
Yep. 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, get set, go.
Christian, when was the last time you sent a tweet?
In like May, I think, of this year. Before that was like February, maybe.
Do you use Twitter? Do you use Twitter less because you got caught live tweeting a date?
I can neither confirm nor deny that it may have played a role.
Oh, this is like if Dennis was on here, it'd be like, Dennis, were you tweeting? It's like, Dennis doesn't fucking tweet. Like, what are you talking about? This fact is for the other 2. This one's not for you. This is a funny one. This one's great. So how was your day today, man? Was it, are you going into RTX or what?
It's all right. We had a pretty good meeting earlier today. You and I feel like we got a lot done in there.
Yep, that's pretty good. Anyway, who did it?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
almost.
Jeremy.
Almost.
Jeremy, no more questions. I almost had him though. That was good.
You almost had him. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so there's our questioning for Christian.
If Christian live tweeted a date, that would be a majority of his tweets on his timeline. Oh my god. Oh, this
all
one's
right,
funny.
Eric.
This is great.
Who are we going to next?
We're going to Blaine, dead center in the middle, squeezing that nutcracker. Let's do it.
Getting those forearms built up. 30
nutcracker.
seconds on the clock. I mean, 60 seconds on the clock. Ooh, almost gave you less time than you needed there. Ready,
boy.
get set, go.
What year was your live tweet debacle, Blaine?
2015, 2014, early Rooster Teeth days.
Mm-hmm. And where did you go to Shangri-La? Is that where this was?
No, this was at Magnolia Cafe, and we had just saw Interstellar.
And the live tweets, were you tweeting more about Interstellar or your date?
The date. I think there was 3, maybe 4 tweets made. Once while she was going to the bathroom, once while I was going to the bathroom, once while we were leaving the movie theater to get to Magnolia Cafe.
Okay. And then what happened when you got caught?
She called me out on it when she came back from the bathroom and said, I follow you on Twitter, and I saw that.
So how was the next date you guys had?
We actually dated for a couple months after.
There we go. It all worked out.
The relationship? That's great.
Woo, man. All right,
Why'd you go to Magnolia Cafe? What was the what? Whose idea was that?
You don't have to answer it.
Oh.
But yeah,
You can. I'm just saying, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Answer him.
It was a late night place. It's closest late night place.
Okay.
There you go. All right. So that leaves Andrew as the one who got caught live tweeting a date. Eric, you have 60 seconds to question him about it. 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, get set, go.
All right. Andrew, what year was this happening where you're live tweeting a date?
2014.
And who was this on a date with?
A lady named Erin.
And what were you live tweeting about?
It was a particularly bad date because I showed up to the bar and she had already been there for a while and was several drinks, many drinks already in, and already had, for like what I thought was a date, already had friends there, and it was just it very quickly became not a date, and so I was just tweeting about how messy it was.
Interesting. Christian, do you see how he's adding layers to the story to try to throw me off the trail? He's a liar. He's a known liar. You think you can get a
taking
fast
notes,
one
Eric.
on me? You son of a bitch.
catch these
Thank you,
hands.
Christian. That's good. Yeah, it's on site. It's motherfucker. It's on site. Next time I see you on site. That's what I'm saying. All right. That's no more questions, Jeremy. I don't even need the rest of them.
Got it. All right. So there is all of the questioning there. Oh my god, my camera's catching up. Holy crap. Oh my god, the flash. All right, I'm back.
You heard somebody talking about Interstellar, and it said, "I'll show you Interstellar."
Yeah. Oh my god, Jeremy's limitless.
So that is all of your questioning there, Eric. Really dove in deep on some of them. And audience, it's your last chance to change your answer if anyone managed to convince you. But Eric, going into this, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's Blaine, and we can lock it in now, or we can do the pomp and circumstance.
All right, audience, let's lock you in. I can't wait to see the percentages on this. I'm very
excited too. I can't. This is gonna be a good one. If I'm wrong here, boy, I'm gonna be mad, and I'm gonna fight on site. It's hands on site.
Hands on site. All right, so we're locking in Blaine, right? Why
not?
What you're
Let's
saying?
do it.
Okay, let's do it. Lock it in, Blaine. There we go. They had that one queued up. Audience, let's see these percentages here. And what you that seems about right.
Wow.
That seems about right.
With a 5% margin of error.
Blaine, does that
Andrew was
sort of
really
give
close
you an
between you and me,
insight?
though.
Oh my god, you think that gives you some insight on how people view you, or what's up, man?
People perceive me as just a fucking scumbag.
Which one of these three guys would live tweet a date? I feel like it's like we wasted a lot of time going through some 60 seconds, but we did it. We did it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I can, so the votes are all in. I can reveal the person who live tweeted me. Yeah, it's Blaine. It's
Why did we choose that one? Why did we?
Exactly for this reason, to make you talk about it.
Obvious.
It's like there's no way it's Christian. There's no way. That guy doesn't tweet for shit. And then I just thought Andrew is like, I feel like he's a little too cavalier. But then when you're like, it's like 2014, 2015, I'm like, oh, it's Blaine. It's Blaine. It's Blaine.
God.
What's the point?
The opening question of when's the last time you tweeted, and Christian goes, I don't know, May. A bit
I was
downhill.
being honest.
He was thinking about, he's like, when did Red versus Blue Zero come out? I tweeted about that. Oh, man.
When did I have to do my obligatory promotional tweet? When was that?
That is so funny.
God, this
All
game
right,
rules.
so
Very good.
this episode of Chump is brought to you by us. Hey, do you like the show? Do you like us? Then you're probably going to like RTX. RTX is right around the corner. It's Rooster Teeth's virtual convention happening July 8th through the 17th. It's free for anyone to check out on Rooster Teeth's apps and website, and you'll definitely see a whole lot more of us there. RTX is a long-standing tradition for Rooster Teeth, and Chump is making its appearance at RTX with a very special episode featuring Gavin Free as the contestant, going up against the amazing Deceiver team of Jack Patillo, Alfredo Diaz, and special guest James Buckley. It is going to be an insane episode of lying and stories and all kinds of good stuff. You're not going to want to miss it. Come check out 10 days of panels and podcasts about comedy, animation, gaming, and more, including our show, Chump, at RTX at home, July 8th through the 17th, only on Rooster Teeth. Go to rtxevent.com for more information, and we'll see you Friday for some Chump. Hell yeah. Because you got that right, Eric, and the audience got it right, you both get a point for that round. It's now 1-1 to 2. As we go into our final game. So it is all to play for here as we go into pushing the envelope.
Got it.
Oh, man.
We got
All
it.
Our next question is, who works out the hardest? Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have 3 envelopes. Each contains a true fact about one of our 3 deceivers. I'm going to shuffle them up and redistribute them so they might get their own fact. They might get someone else's. Eric is going to question each of them for 60 seconds about the fact they received. If it's theirs, they answer his questions truthfully. If it's not theirs, they lie and try to get Eric to think that fact is about them. And audience work a bit differently, but first we got to hand out the facts. Starting with Andrew. Andrew Rosas once caused an entire school to lose playground privileges. Once caused an entire school to lose playground privileges. Blaine once ate 127 shrimp in one sitting. And Christian has been in the eye of a hurricane. Those are your true facts here about our 3 deceivers. Audience, you work a bit differently. You are voting on one fact in particular, and that is who caused an entire school to lose playground I said that word wrong. Privileges.
Here we go. Here, we're gonna take 2 on it. Ready?
Okay,
I'm
take
gonna
2.
count you in. Ready? 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Audience, you are voting on one fact in particular. In this game, it is who caused an entire school to lose playground privileges. Ooh, I had to pause there for sure.
Nice.
Playground privilege.
Can I ask a question real quick? Are there actually things written in those envelopes, or are those just props? Are you in fact a liar?
Well, okay, so there are things written in them. When I was back in Austin, I took a bunch of these cards. But since I never actually used the cards for anything, I just sort of cut them up and write on them.
Cool.
But the fun part is like the fact.
Don't show the thing because then Eric can see.
Well, it doesn't say whose it is.
Oh,
the fact's on there, and if you turn it upside down, it's the fact from last week. I like to reuse them, you know.
Hey,
Very eco-friendly. Yeah, it's nice. That's cool.
Eco-friendly
The
right there.
ocean's on fire, but that's
I don't
really
want to
cool
blow
of
through
you,
all
man.
these
Right
cards.
on. Yeah, right.
So Eric, who do you want to start with here?
Let's start with Blaine.
All right, starting with Blaine, who once ate 127 shrimp in a single sitting. 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, get set, go.
So, Blaine, what did you do to cause everyone to lose playground privileges?
We're talking about the shrimp, or we're talking about the playground?
Okay, all right. So, when you were caught in the eye of the hurricane, was that like in Lake Travis, or was that off the coast, or where was that at?
There's no fucking hurricanes in Lake Travis.
Oh, interesting. All right, okay. Where did you eat all these shrimp then?
At my friend Ryan's house.
This is another made-up name. This is bullshit. Ryan, what the fuck?
You have 30
Ryan
seconds.
had 127 shrimp. You're telling me Ryan had 127 shrimp just for you?
No, it wasn't just for me. It was a barbecue. Because they're like the crawfish family. They're Cajun. So then they had a bunch of people over, and then I ate a bunch of shrimp.
127 shrimp.
127 shrimp.
Backyard barbecue.
Yeah, it was
shrimp at Ryan's backyard barbecue.
Yeah, we were trying to see who could eat the most. Yes.
127.
127.
At a barbecue?
Yeah.
More questions.
All right. Okay, then. All right, Eric, that is your first.
Shrimp. Oh, we're just grilling up 300 shrimp. What? Half of it will go to one man.
Have you been to a crawfish boil?
Well, no. How about that? Now who's a fool?
All right. Eric, who would you like to go to next?
Go to Christian.
All right, going to Christian next, who has been in the eye of a hurricane. 60 seconds on the clock.
Dude.
Ready, get set, go.
All right, Christian, you have to tell me if you're lying, otherwise or I'll fire you.
Fuck.
Did you? Where was this eye of the hurricane, Christian?
It was in South Texas.
What the fuck? They get hurricanes down there. What did you do to make everyone lose playground privileges?
I didn't do that. I was in the eye of a hurricane, though.
known liar, Christian. All right, ready? We're at 30 seconds, so we're going to do the camera change. Boom! All right, guys. Now we're dialing in. Do you think Blaine actually has these fucking friends? There's no way. 127 shrimp.
Grayson and then Ryan? Is that what it was?
Ryan? Yeah. And he's like, oh, I just ate 127 shrimp at Ryan's house. At Ryan's house? Not a restaurant. Not an all-you-can-eat buffet, which you could have easily said when you're a liar. You just went with Ryan's house? What the fuck?
But if he went for the easy lie, maybe it's because he's telling the truth.
Whoa!
The more insane it sounds, the more likely it could be. You never know.
Damn. Christian,
and what was the name of the hurricane? Don't worry about it. I'm still Flash again.
You don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer that.
I plead the fifth.
All right, and so audience, that leaves for Eric to question Andrew, which
Blaine,
is the
one more
fact
time.
that no, that's the fact that you're voting on, audience. Andrew is claiming that he caused an entire school to lose, playground privileges.
There you go. Way to go.
So
There you go.
Eric, 60 seconds to question Andrew about this. Ready, get set, go.
127 shrimp at Ryan's house. Like, listen, I've never been to a crawfish boil, but to think that
It's
they
a
would
lot
cook
of
that
shrimp.
many shrimp. That's a lot for one person to eat. For one person, you have to think there's at least 3 other people there at minimum. But if he's talking about a crawfish boil, it's got to be way more than that. So 127 shrimp.
If there's 127 shrimp, imagine how many crawfish are at this crawfish boil. Exactly how many hot potatoes that are untouchably hot. Like you bite into the potato and it's like pure, it's lava, hotter than the sun inside that fucking
That's
potato.
ridiculous. Yeah. Also, thank you everyone watching this. Thank you. If you're a first member, thanks for tuning in. You are the reason that we can make this show the way that we do, and that we have shows like Aftermath or whatever the after show for this thing is called, Chump Facts or what? Chump Change. I don't remember. Whatever. Anyway, what was the name of the hurricane you were in?
Andrew.
Oh, okay, cool. Ah!
Yeah.
I caught him! Jeremy, I did it! Jeremy, I did it! He did the playground one, but then he answered the one for the hurricane.
Audience, this is your last chance to change your vote. I can't help but notice I'm not where I think I am right now because I'm talking, but my guy's still back there. Jesus
slip.
Christ.
I'm so fucking good at this. Jesus Christ.
I need a flashback to where I'm supposed to be. Flash.
What do you mean?
Be Flash, Jeremy, because that's not what I'm doing right now. That's past me.
This is interstellar shit. This rules.
It's catching up.
I went a little faster there. Oh, whatever. Whatever.
Almost.
All right,
it was almost
Eric,
there.
Almost there. Eric, what are you thinking?
Well, I know
about that. How do you
Andrew's
feel
a
about
liar.
everyone's stories?
I know Andrew's a liar, and I think Blaine is a liar. So that means we got a bunch of liars here. I don't think anyone's telling the truth.
That's fair enough.
I think Christian was on a playground so recently, just with his age, that it has to be him for the playground privileges. I think so, but I don't know. I don't know.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
I don't have to guess that
You
part.
never know.
I don't have to guess that part. Before we get your final answers, we have to first lock in the audience vote. So, audience, you voted on the whole playground shenanigans. I hope the story across to you there. Don't worry, we'll hear more about all of these facts in the post-show Chump Change. Anything that didn't
Chump
come
Change. That's what it's called.
That's the one. That's the one. So, Eric, we're just going to go down the line, and I need you to tell me if you think that the person is lying or telling the truth, starting with Andrew.
Liar,
caused an entire.
fucking liar,
okay,
fucking
do you want to
liar,
lock that in?
Liar, fucking filthy liar. Lock it in.
Lock it in. Okay. Let's go to
127 shrimp at Ryan's house is his story. 127 liar. Lock in this little lying liar.
Lock in as a liar.
This little sneaky cheat. Look at him with his background. Get out of here.
In the eye of a hurricane, Christian
liar. Couldn't even name the hurricane when Jeremy asked him, and I said, you don't have to answer that. So he's a liar. We know he's a liar. He's locked in as a liar. 3 liars,
all right,
3 little
let's lock
liars,
it in.
3 little pigs. Wee, all the way home.
Jeez.
All right.
All right. Hang on. Let's all just take a breath. Let's all just calm down. All right.
Yeah, Blaine, relax.
Yeah. Audience, let's see what you voted. Who caused an entire school to lose playground privileges? Andrew's claiming it was about him. They think it was Blaine. 44% think it was Blaine. Another classic Blaine. And they don't think Blaine ate 127 shrimp at a crawfish boil.
At Ryan's house.
At Ryan's house.
You cannot forget that part.
So it's time to go down the line and see how well Eric did. Starting with Andrew, you thought he was telling a lie about causing an entire school to lose playground privileges. Audience are hoping you're right. I can reveal Andrew was telling a lie. Yes, you were right about that.
I told you. Andrew hasn't
Very
been on a
well
playground
done.
since 1996, so it's fine. It's fine.
On to the 127 shrimp at Ryan's house at the crawfish boil. You thought Blaine was telling a lie. I can reveal Blaine was telling a lie. Yes.
Yeah!
Very well done. Very well done. Finally,
house.
Christian, who has been in the eye of a hurricane. You thought Christian was telling a lie. I can reveal Christian was telling the truth. That is a true story from Christian. I mean, as far as we knew, true story. Listen, we'll get the name and the details. Yeah, we'll get all the context in Chump Change. But that means Andrew and Blaine's stories were reversed. So, audience, you got that right. Blaine was the one who caused an entire school to lose playground privileges. So, correct job there, audience. Very well done, which means you get 2 points for getting that right. And Eric gets 1 point for getting 2 of those correct. So, I think very fittingly, at the end of this episode, because Chump is never about winning. It's not about getting the most points. It's about not having the least amount of points. So at the end of this episode, everyone, Eric, Andrew, Blaine, and Christian are going to be tonight's Chump. There it is. Very good.
We got Chump, bro.
Everyone except the audience.
Way to go, Eric.
By proxy, me as well. I think I also in there. My gosh. What a roller coaster. I can't wait to hear these stories in Chump Change. Anything about them, the 127 shrimp and
that's a lie.
the playground. I mean, from one of them it was. But audience, to remind you, next week there won't be a show on Wednesday because it is the RTX episode of Chump. So it's going to be at a different time, that being Friday at noon Central Time. That is when that will be. So you can RSVP to that event, rtxevent.com. Make sure to check it out. Check out the rest of RTX. It's coming up quick. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you on the next episode of Chump. What the hell do you have now?
We got rap.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Let us know in the comments down below who managed to fool you and who would you like to see on the show in the future. That's how you say that. I'm no good at hosting. We'll see you next week, everyone, for the special RTX version. Goodbye.